Years ago today, people over at the White House were ordered to run for their lives. The Senate and the House were evacuated as a stray aircraft threw Washington into a panic. These days, the U.S. Coast Guard is stepping in to try to help secure the skies. Our Homeland Security correspondent, Jean Meserve, has an exclusive look at what's going on. She's joining us live to tell us what it's all about. Jean?
Well, behind me, the U.S. Capitol. Around me, some of the most restricted airspace in the world. U.S. Coast Guard helicopters are ready to launch and intercept and identify any aircraft which might intrude on this security envelope. And since September, they've had to do it 32 times.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. Target 215.
26 miles, altitude 4,000, airspeed 100 knots.
A Coast Guard helicopter crew sprints to its chopper. In 3 minutes, they are in the air. An aircraft is intruded on restricted airspace, and they must find it fast.
Yeah, 1 o'clock high. Inside, got him inside, roger.
The chopper relays the plane's tail number to the military and swoops down for a closer look in a maneuver so complicated, both pilots must work the controls.
300 feet to go. Good. 30 knots closure. Roger that.
Just copy.
20 knots closure.
There is only one thing the pilot can compare it to.
Riding a roller coaster.
Eventually, only 200 to 300 feet separate the chopper and the Cessna.
There he is. Boy, he's tight. Yep.
I count 3 individuals inside the cockpit. 2 forward, 1 aft.
This is not the real thing, but a high-risk training mission over Atlantic City, New Jersey, with volunteers from the Coast Guard Auxiliary flying the plane.
Well, we know what he's going to do. If you were just up in the air flying and somebody came that close to you, it would probably wet your pants. It would really scare you.
In a real incident, the motions would be the same. The pressures would be even greater.
Anytime that you launch on a scramble, you don't know what you're going to encounter. You treat it as the real thing.
The Coast Guard role is to identify these aircraft and communicate either by radio or with an electronic billboard on the side of the helicopter that can tell a pilot where to go and what to do. If the aircraft does not respond, it would be up to NORAD to make the decision on whether to shoot it down and then do it. Wolf?
Are they able to get to the aircraft in time, Jean?
Well, there's a debate about that. Some officials say that they are tracking aircraft long before they enter the restricted space, and so they do have time to get these helicopters up in the air and to the intruding aircraft. There are others, however, who are arguing that this restricted space should be enlarged so the helicopter pilots would have more time to do their job. Wolf?
All right, good report, Jean. Thank you. There are a number of places where aircraft are either barred or restricted. These include continuous bans on flights over power plants, dams, refineries, and military facilities. Other flight restrictions apply to scheduled events such as Major League Baseball, college and professional football, and motor speedways. Temporary restrictions are established over forest fires to avoid interference with firefighting aircraft and to protect other planes from hazards such as smoke. And temporary restrictions are usually placed around traveling dignitaries, including the president and the vice president.